Captain Hyun-Ki Park watched the diplomatic chamber with cold precision. The massive circular room gleamed with holographic displays and alien representatives from 100 different star systems. Ambassador Yoon-ji Kim stood alone, representing humanity against a crowd of advanced civilizations who saw Earth as nothing more than a primitive backwater planet. The Velox Confederation's representative, a towering creature with translucent skin and multiple limbs, laughed openly. Its laugh was a sharp cutting sound that echoed through the chamber. "Humans want to join the Galactic Council?" it sneered. "You have not even colonized your entire solar system. Your technology is centuries behind our civilization." Yoon-ji remained calm. Her dark eyes swept across the room, catching the subtle movements of various alien diplomats. She knew this moment was carefully choreographed to humiliate humanity. Each alien representative seemed eager to demonstrate their superiority. Nearby, hidden communication devices transmitted every word, back to Earth's military intelligence headquarters. Captain Park watched the live feed, his fingers quietly tapping a complex sequence on a miniature datapad. Each tap was sending encrypted messages to a network of military strategists and scientists. The Velox representative continued its mocking speech. "Your species has not developed faster than light travel. Your weapons are primitive. Your understanding of quantum mechanics is elementary at best. Why should any advanced civilization consider humans as potential partners?" More laughter erupted from the alien delegates. Some clicked appendages that served as hands. Others made sounds that translated as derision and mockery. Ambassador Kim waited. She understood psychological warfare better than most diplomats. Her silence was deliberate, a calculated response to provocation. "Humans are children playing with technologies they cannot comprehend," another alien delegate added. This one resembled a crystalline structure that shifted and moved like liquid metal. "Your computational systems are like abacuses compared to our quantum networks." Captain Park's eyes narrowed. Each insult was being recorded, analyzed, processed. Military strategists were building psychological profiles, technological assessments, and potential conflict scenarios. In secret facilities, spread across Earth's solar system, massive construction projects were already underway. Shipyards hidden in asteroid belts, underground complexes on Mars, and orbital stations around Jupiter were assembling something unprecedented. Advanced materials were being forged. Experimental technologies were being integrated into massive war machines. The diplomatic humiliation was precisely what Earth's leadership wanted. Every insult, every moment of public ridicule was fuel for a carefully planned response. Ambassador Kim finally spoke. Her voice was calm, almost soft. "We appreciate the Council's perspective," she said. The translation systems rendered her words in multiple alien languages. "Humanity understands we are young. We are learning. We are listening." More subtle laughter rippled through the chamber. The aliens believed they had successfully marginalized the human representative. They did not understand that every word was a data point. Every gesture was being analyzed. Humanity was listening, watching, and most importantly, preparing. Captain Park allowed himself a slight smile. The plan was already in motion. In orbital shipyards, massive supercarriers were taking shape. Each vessel represented years of secret research, technological innovation, and a burning desire to prove humanity's potential. Quantum adaptive shield technologies, weapons that defied current understanding of physics, and computational systems that could process more information in seconds than entire alien civilizations could in years, were being integrated. The diplomatic humiliation was just the beginning. The Velox Confederation and other alien civilizations believed they were looking down on a primitive species. They saw humans as insignificant, barely worth acknowledging. They could not have been more wrong. As Ambassador Kim concluded her diplomatic remarks, Captain Park knew the real conversation was just starting. Not in this chamber, but in the cold, silent spaces between stars where humanity was preparing its response. The galaxy did not yet understand what was coming. Humanity was about to make its mark, and it would be spectacular. The massive shipyard complex stretched across an entire section of the asteroid belt, hidden from casual observation by advanced stealth technology. Jae-Won Lee walked along the observation deck, his eyes tracking the progress of humanity's most ambitious project. Massive supercarriers took shape like metallic ghosts. Each vessel represented years of secret research and development. Welding robots moved with precision, assembling sections that defied traditional engineering principles. The ships were not just weapons. They were statements of human potential. In City, a nearby control room, teams of engineers worked in careful silence. Computer screens displayed complex schematics, quantum calculations flickering in real time. They were building something the galaxy had never seen before. Resources from every corner of human-controlled space were being redirected. Mars mining colonies worked around the clock. Lunar research stations pushed the boundaries of material science. Every government, every corporation, every research institution had been quietly mobilized. The quantum adaptive shield technology was the most revolutionary breakthrough. Traditional alien defensive systems worked on predictable principles. These new shields could change their molecular structure in microseconds, adapting to any potential threat faster than any known weapon could respond. Propulsion systems used. Experimental quantum entanglement principles. Where other civilizations relied on traditional faster-than-light technologies, humans were creating something entirely new. Each supercarrier could potentially move through space in ways that would seem like magic to other species. Weapons development happened in underground facilities. Deep beneath the surface of Europa, research teams worked on energy projection, systems that could disable entire fleets with a single pulse. Computational systems integrated artificial intelligence that could make tactical decisions faster than any biological brain. Funding came from everywhere. Governments had secretly redirected military budgets. Private corporations saw the potential for massive technological breakthroughs. Every human resource was being channeled into this single massive project. Captain Park reviewed the progress reports. Each document was a testament to human ingenuity. Where other civilizations saw limitations, humans saw opportunities. The Supercarrier project was more than a military endeavor. It was a statement of human potential. Training programs prepared crews unlike any military in history. Psychological screening, advanced combat simulations, and quantum navigation courses created a new breed of space warriors. These were not just soldiers. They were pioneers of a new era of human exploration and defense. The asteroid shipyard itself was a marvel of engineering. Massive construction platforms could assemble entire starship sections in days. Robotic systems worked continuously, their movements precise and calculated. Stealth systems made the entire facility virtually invisible to any external scanning technology. Jae-Won Lee understood the bigger picture. This was not just about building ships. This was about proving humanity's place in the galaxy. Every welded section, every quantum calculation, every trained crew member was a challenge to the existing galactic order. Intelligence reports continued to stream in. The alien civilizations remained completely unaware of the massive buildup. They continued to mock and dismiss humanity, never realizing the technological tsunami that was forming just beyond their perception. Advanced materials developed in secret laboratories gave the supercarriers capabilities beyond imagination. Hulls that could self-repair, energy systems that could draw power from multiple dimensional sources, computational networks that could process information at speeds that would make alien technologies look like ancient calculators. The first completed supercarrier rolled out of the construction bay. It was massive, almost 3 kilometers long. Sleek yet intimidating, it represented humanity's technological leap. No alien civilization had seen anything like it. Captain Park watched the vessel with a sense of quiet pride. Humanity was no longer playing by the old rules. They were creating entirely new possibilities. The galaxy would soon understand that humans were not a species to be dismissed or ignored. They were a force to be reckoned with. And this was just the beginning. The colony on Proxima Centauri never saw the attack coming. Alien warships dropped out of faster-than-light space, their energy weapons charging. ready to eliminate the human settlement. They believed it would be another easy conquest, another demonstration of their technological superiority. Admiral Sujin Kim sat in the command center of the lead supercarrier. Her hands moved across holographic displays with practiced precision. 17 massive vessels materialized behind her, quantum drives humming with barely contained energy. Target acquisition confirmed, her tactical officer reported. The alien fleet consisted of 32 advanced warships. Their commanders were confident. They had conquered dozens of colony worlds. Humanity seemed like just another target. They were wrong. The first quantum pulse hit their lead vessel before they could even complete their attack vector. It wasn't a weapon in any traditional sense. Instead, it was a complex energy signature that simultaneously disrupted their shield harmonics, computational systems, and power distribution networks. 3 alien warships simply died in space. No explosions, no dramatic destruction. They just went dark, their systems completely neutralized. The remaining alien fleet tried to respond. Their weapons fired, but the human supercarriers moved with impossible grace. Where traditional ships would have required complex maneuvers, these vessels seemed to bend space itself. Quantum adaptive shields flickered with rainbow-like intensity. Each alien weapon strike was absorbed, analyzed, and transformed into defensive energy. The human ships didn't just defend, they consumed the incoming attacks. Tactical integration at 89%, the computer announced. Admiral Kim's voice remained calm. Initiate secondary response protocol. The next wave of attacks came not from conventional weapons, but from computational warfare. Complex algorithmic sequences invaded alien ship systems. Their own technologies were turned against them. Navigation became impossible. Weapon systems became confused. 10 more alien vessels lost power within minutes. The remaining ships attempted retreat. But human computational systems had already calculated their potential escape routes. Quantum entanglement technology allowed human vessels to predict movement patterns with impossible accuracy. Target lock confirmed, the tactical officer said. The final alien ships were neutralized without a single human casualty. No massive explosions, no dramatic space battles, just precise clinical elimination of a threat. When reports reached the Galactic Council, no one could believe the data. A species they had considered primitive had just demonstrated technological capabilities that defied current scientific understanding. Admiral Kim reviewed the battle logs. Each moment was a testament to years of secret preparation. Humanity had not just defended itself, it had made a statement. We are here. We are capable. We are dangerous. The first message was sent back to Earth. 3 simple words. Operation is successful. In the secret military command centers across human-controlled space, teams began analyzing every millisecond of the engagement. This was more than a battle. This was a technological revolution. The alien civilizations would soon understand that humanity was not a species to be underestimated. The galaxy had just changed forever, and this was just the beginning. 200 supercarriers emerged from quantum space, blocking starlight across an entire sector. The formation was perfect, mathematical, almost beautiful in its deadly precision. Each vessel represented humanity's technological might, a silent promise of destruction. Captain Hyun-Ki Park stood on the bridge of the lead vessel. His hands remained steady. His eyes focused on the holographic displays showing the Velox Confederation's home systems. Communication channels are open, the communication officer announced. The alien defense networks went into immediate panic. Computational systems crashed. Defense platforms began shutting down automatically. Quantum disruption waves spread faster than information could travel. Empress Arya of the Velox Confederation watched in horror. Her vast communication network collapsed within minutes. Defensive systems that had protected her civilization for thousands of years became useless against human technology. Impossible, she whispered. The human fleet did not fire a single traditional weapon. Instead, they used something far more dangerous: complete technological dominance. Complex algorithmic sequences invaded every single alien communication and defense network. Entire planetary defense systems went offline simultaneously. Space stations stopped responding. Military communication networks became nothing more than silent metal structures floating in darkness. Captain Park's voice was calm when he transmitted the first message. Surrender is your only option. No dramatic speeches, no long explanations. Just a simple statement of fact. The Velox Confederation's leaders realized they were facing something beyond military defeat. This was total technological submission. Humanity had not just beaten them, they had made their entire technological infrastructure obsolete. Quantum computational systems allowed human vessels to predict and neutralize any potential resistance before it could even be organized. Defense platforms that would have taken months to disable were shut down in seconds. Orbital weapon systems became useless. Shield technologies collapsed. Communication networks died. Admiral Sujin Kim watched the systematic elimination of defensive capabilities with professional detachment. This was not just a battle. This was a technological demonstration of human potential. The alien civilizations had laughed at humanity. They had mocked human technological capabilities. They had considered humans primitive and insignificant. Now they understood their mistake. Each supercarrier represented years of secret research, experimental technologies that defied current scientific understanding, computational systems that could process more information in seconds than entire alien civilizations could in years. Empress Arya tried to organize a response. But every communication channel was already controlled. Every defensive system was already neutralized. Humanity had planned this moment for years. Every insult, every moment of diplomatic humiliation, every dismissive comment had been carefully recorded and used as motivation. The confrontation lasted less than 3 hours. No massive explosions, no dramatic space battles, just systematic, precise technological elimination. Captain Park reviewed the battle logs. Perfect execution, 0 human casualties, complete technological dominance. The message was clear. Humanity was no longer a species to be ignored. They were a force that would reshape galactic civilization, and this was just the beginning. The Galactic Council chamber fell silent when humanity's representatives arrived. No longer were they the dismissed, mocked delegates. Now they were conquerors who had rewritten the rules of technological warfare. Empress Arya stood defeated, her once proud crystalline body now seeming fragile and small. Human diplomats moved with calculated precision, their technological superiority evident in every gesture. Ambassador Eunji Kim spoke first. Her words were simple but carried immense weight. Humanity seeks balance, not destruction. We offer cooperation, not conquest. The transformation was immediate and profound. Overnight, human technological capabilities had shifted the entire galactic power structure. Other alien civilizations watched with a mixture of fear and respect. Research. Teams from Earth began sharing selective technological insights. Not everything, but enough to demonstrate humanity's advanced capabilities. Quantum computational systems, advanced energy manipulation technologies, adaptive shield principles that could revolutionize defensive strategies across multiple species. Military. Strategists realized this was more than a victory. This was a complete restructuring of galactic relationships. Humanity had not just won a war. They had opened a new chapter of interstellar cooperation. Captain Hyun-Ki Park oversaw the diplomatic negotiations. Each treaty clause was carefully constructed. Humanity demanded respect, not total submission. They wanted partnership, not slavery. The economic implications were staggering. Human technologies could solve problems that had plagued alien civilizations for centuries. Energy production, resource management, computational efficiency. Each breakthrough represented a potential revolution. Alien research institutions began requesting collaboration. Universities across different star systems wanted to understand how humans had achieved such technological leaps. Scientific exchanges became the new diplomatic currency. Admiral Soo-Jin Kim supervised the technological transfer protocols. Nothing was given freely. Everything was carefully negotiated. Humanity would share knowledge, but on their own terms. The Velox Confederation's infrastructure was systematically rebuilt using human-assisted technologies, not as a conquest but as a collaborative reconstruction. Each system upgraded, each network enhanced. Quantum communication networks replaced old alien technologies. Adaptive energy systems transformed planetary infrastructures. Computational networks became exponentially more efficient. Empress Arya discovered that defeat could be a form of transformation. Her civilization would not be destroyed, but reimagined. Human technologies offered possibilities beyond her previous understanding. Research stations across multiple star systems began integrating human technological principles. What seemed impossible became standard practice. Faster computational speeds, more efficient energy systems, advanced medical technologies. The diplomatic documents were simple but revolutionary. Humanity was not seeking to replace alien civilizations. They were offering a partnership that could elevate everyone. Economic systems changed. Trade routes were reimagined. Technological exchanges became more valuable than traditional resources. Knowledge became the new universal currency. Captain Park understood this was about more than military victory. This was about showing that humanity's potential extended beyond conflict. They could solve problems. They could create solutions. Alien civilizations that once mocked humans now sought their expertise. Engineering challenges that had remained unsolved for centuries suddenly found elegant solutions. The transformation was not just technological, it was philosophical. Humanity showed that advancement was not about conquest, but collaboration. Years of secret preparation, decades of technological research, centuries of human potential had culminated in this moment. The galaxy would never be the same.